Yes, but darling, you're young and I'm already old and I don't mind. In Buddhism, you're taught that you live and you die, and it's something that's accepted.
Tina Turner is an American-born Swiss singer, songwriter, and actress. Widely referred to as the Queen of Rock and Roll, she rose to prominence as the lead singer of Ike and Tina Turner before launching a successful career as a solo performer. Having sold over 100 million records, Turner is one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. She's received 12 Grammy Awards, which include 8 competitive awards, 3 Grammy Hall of Fame awards, and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the St. Louis Walk of Fame.
I felt that I've had enough, just enough. Now it's time to go out the door. I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. 36 cents, that was all.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Anna Mae Bullock, but is also known as Queen of Rock. She was born November 26, 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, USA, making her 81 at the time of this production. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, or 163 centimeters. She became an adherent of the Nichiren Soshu Buddhism in 1971. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo was the spiritual chant that helped her endure during difficult times. She also does a lot of charity work. One of her favorite charitable organizations is St. Jude Children's Hospital in her home state of Tennessee. In 2000, Tina Turner made a $250,000 donation to fund pediatric AIDS research at the hospital. She continues to give privately to St. Jude and other organizations. She's donated her money, time, energy, and sometimes her clothes. From 1956 to 1958, Tina Turner dated saxophonist and singer Raymond Hill. They conceived her first child together and named him after his father. Tina then fell in love with Ike Turner, and they moved to Los Angeles in 1962 and married in Tijuana. For 16 years, Tina Turner was married to him. They even formed a professional duo together called Ike and Tina Turner. They're often discussed as one of the greatest duos of all time. They divorced in 1982. Over the course of their 16 years of marriage throughout the 60s and 70s, they conceived a son named Ronnie. More recently, however, Tina Turner has recounted in interviews how abusive her marriage with Ike had become. It's rumored that Tina Turner dated musician Huge Groove. The saxophonist went on multiple tours with Tina Turner's band in the early 2000s. In 1986, Turner met German music executive Erwin Bach, who was sent by her European record label, EMI, to greet Turner at Dusseldorf Airport. Bach is over 16 years her junior. He was born on January 24, 1956 in Cologne, Germany. Initially friends, they began dating later that year. In July 2013, after a 27-year romantic relationship, they married in a civil ceremony on the banks of Lake Zurich in Küsnacht, Switzerland, and have been happily married since. In 2017, Tina Turner developed a kidney disease and underwent surgery. She needed a new liver, and none other than her own husband, Erwin Bach, decided that he would donate his.
Really got him more than anything else. I have pictures all around of him smiling, and I think I'm sensing that he's in a good place.
Anna Marie Bullock was born November 26, 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee, USA, to Zelma Priscilla and Floyd Richard Bullock. The family lived in the nearby rural unincorporated community of Nutbush, Tennessee, where her father worked as an overseer of the sharecroppers at Poindexter Farm on Highway 180. She later recalled picking cotton with her family at an early age. As a young girl, Bullock sang in the church choir at Nutbush's Spring Hill Baptist Church. She graduated from Sumner High School in 1958. After her graduation, Bullock worked as a nurse's aide at Barnes Jewish Hospital. Called up to sing on stage with Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm in 1956, Tina displayed a natural talent for performing, which the band leader was keen to develop. He changed her name to Tina Turner, and when the record became a hit, Tina became a permanent fixture in Ike's band and his quest for international stardom. Their greatest attempt to cross over came in 1966, with the historic recording of the Phil Spector production River Deep, Mountain High. While it was a commercial flop in the United States, it was a monster hit in Europe and the start of Tina's European superstar status, which never faded during her long stint of relative obscurity in America in the late 70s. However, her marriage ended with Ike, and she soon got away from the fame and singing until after an appearance on Olivia Newton-John, Hollywood Nights in 1980, where Tina persuaded Newton-John's management team to take her on with Roger Davies at her side. Tina's profile began to rise, and performances alongside the likes of Rod Stewart and the Rolling Stones introduced her to the rock market she so wanted to pursue. The European release of her cover of Al Green's Let's Stay Together in 1983 was a major turning point in Tina's career. The record hit number 6 on the British chart, and Capitol Records was soon demanding a full album. Private Dancer was hurriedly produced in England in 2 weeks flat. The rest is rock and roll history. The next single, What's Love Got to Do With It, became Tina's first #1 single the following year, and the album hung around the top 10 for months, spawning 2 further hits. At the 1985 Grammy Awards, her astonishing comeback was recognized with nominations in the rock, R&B, and pop categories, and rewarded with 4 trophies. Since that time, the successes have just kept coming. A starring role in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome in 1985, duets with Bryan Adams, David Bowie, Eric Clapton, and Mick Jagger, amongst others, several sold-out world tours, a string of hit albums and awards, a best-selling autobiography, I, Tina, and the blockbuster biopic, What's Love Got to Do With It, chronicling her life. After her 24/7 Millennium Tour in 2000, Tina announced she would retire from the concert stage, but continue to record and play live on a smaller scale. 4 years later, at age 65, she released a career retrospective entitled All the Best, featuring new recordings, and reached number 2 on the American Album Chart, her highest ever placing for an album there. She ended 2005 as one of 5 recipients of the Kennedy Center Honors, the highest form of recognition of excellence in the arts in America.
They can come and see, they can watch the videos. I tell you, when I watch the videos, I'm jumping and moving. Enjoy those, but I'm finished with it.
Tina has sold millions of copies over the years and has earned a great amount of her net worth from her tours. In 1984, she sold 20 million copies of her album Private Dancer for $23 million. In 1991, she sold 7 million copies of her album Simply the Best and got an estimated $7.6 million from it. In 2000, she had a gross revenue of $80 million from her 24/7 tour. In 2008, Tina went on her 50th anniversary tour for $84.8 million. Turner has a house in the hills near the Riviera in the south of France. She also owns a house on the shores of Lake Zurich in Switzerland. The one-time home of 60s soul duo Ike and Tina Turner in LA's Park View area has rolled off the market, selling for $1.4 million. The 3,000-square-foot open plan connects the living, dining, and family rooms to the kitchen. The master suite features a walk-in closet and direct access to the outdoors for a total of 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. The property changed hands previously for $870,000. The cars and bikes you'll find in Turner's garage are a Mercedes G-Class, (1973) Jaguar XKE, Mercedes C-Class CDI, Rolls-Royce Phantom,